You know, guys, this is a really tough video for me to record. I know I'm pretty late to this party in this regard, but I kind of put it off for a really long time talking about this because it really hurt. It really hurt a lot, and frankly, I didn't really want to come to terms with it, but I think it's finally time to sit down and talk about Akira Toriyama passing. Now, needless to say, this man right here, our boy Toriyama, is an absolute legend in the manga and anime community for creating one of the all-time biggest series ever. One of the biggest series, and I'd argue the biggest anime ever. One of the most influential series ever, Dragon Ball. We know him for more than just Dragon Ball, even though some of you might not. So today I just wanted to kind of sit down and talk to you guys just about my experiences with Toriyama's work and just kind of how much it meant to me and just the impact that this man had in general on the world. Not just me. This video is not about me. I want to make that clear. This video is not about me at all. It's about celebrating someone who pioneered our childhood, who played such a huge role in the lives of so many people that we didn't even really realize it until it was too late. Toriyama. So, let's pull up his wiki right here and let's just kind of go through some of his works. Because I want to do that because he's known for so much more. As you can even see right here in that little snippet in the corner. This man has made so many iconic series that aren't even Dragon Ball. Like, he made the character designs for Dragon Quest, one of the most beloved JRPGs. It's just, this man right here it's just been such a huge part of so many lives. It's crazy. See, let's go through this. Let's go through this real quick. Akira Toriyama, April 5th, 1955 to March 1st, 2024, was a Japanese manga artist and character designer. He first achieved mainstream recognition for creating the popular manga series Dr. Slump, which is a series I actually have read a little bit of years and years ago when I first started to get into anime and manga. When I found out that, because this was after I found Dragon Ball and all that so many years ago, and I saw that this was another one of Toriyama's works, so obviously I went and checked it out. And it's very fun. It's a very fun, lighthearted series. And that's the feeling that Toriyama always wanted to get across in his series. Just a love of life. And just always cheerful. That's what I always loved about Toriyama's works. Before going on to create Dragon Ball, his most famous work, and acting as the character designer for several popular video games such as the Dragon Quest series, Chrono Trigger, some people's all-time favorite JRPG, and Blue Dragon. Who remembers Blue Dragon here, guys? I remember Blue Dragon years ago from the anime they made in like 2007. Who remembers that on Cartoon Network? I never played the game, but I always thought this series was sick. And for the longest time, I didn't even know it was Toriyama that did it. That just goes to show you that his legacy and work expands to so many different aspects of just anime, manga, just the anime sphere itself, including games and all that. This man's legacy is unparalleled. I would actually argue he was, I hate to say that. He was probably the most influential manga author we've had in the world. He inspires so many people. I want to pull something up. Actually, real quick. In the video live, I want to pull something up for you all. I want to pull up Oda's message to Toriyama. I want to bring this up because this shit had me so sad. Oda himself has credited Toriyama for being his biggest inspiration for a series like One Piece, which I would argue now Oda's taken the role that Toriyama had at this point. But let's read his little send-off to Toriyama, because it hits you right in the heart. And I cried when I first read this. So let's go through this real quick. It's pretty emotional. It still feels too sudden. Yeah, it does. I feel like a massive hole tore through my heart. I feel like we all do. The thought of never seeing you again fills me with so much sadness. I've admired you so much since I was a child. I distinctively remember the day you called me by name for the first time. I remember that day walking home, hanging out with Kishimoto, the author of Naruto, when you called us friends for the first time. And I remember the last conversation we had. Picking up the relay from an age when reading manga was considered a stupid waste of time. You are among those that forged an era where both adults and children alike could read and enjoy this medium. Showing me that manga could achieve such things, you made me dream that I could reach the whole world. I felt as if I was witnessing a real superhero pushing forward. Your impact wasn't limited to the manga industry alone. The childhoods of so many creators from several industries were no doubt rooted in the excitement of reading Dragon Ball weekly. Your existence is like a great tree whose branches spread across the sky. Yggdrasil, the world tree. Think of it like that. To mangaka of our generation like us, standing on the same stage as he did, and the closer we got to Toriyama's work, the more I feel we realized just how much of a presence it had on this industry. It was almost frightening to witness. And yet at the same time, the man behind it was such an easygoing person that made me so happy to see. I felt that on a genetic level, we all love Toriyama Sensei for who he was. I would like to offer my deepest respect and gratitude for the vibrant creative world that Toriyama Sensei left behind, and pray from the bottom of my heart that he may rest in peace. I hope that heaven is just as pleasant as you envisioned it in your manga. Ichiro Oda. The levels of respect that Toriyama carried in the industry is palpable, guys, everyone. He was an inspiration to so many people. I don't think that anime and manga would be the way it is today without him and his influence. To say that this man kind of put manga where it is today is an understatement. I don't think it would be anywhere near as popular today if we didn't have someone with the creative genius like Toriyama around at the time to push it to push this medium into something more, into something that has turned into something that captures so many hearts around the world, has become one of the biggest mediums in the whole world, manga and anime. And we have Toriyama to thank for that. And I remember reading Oda's message here and just crying my eyes out because he gets it, man. He gets it completely. He knows what it is because he was a fan too. He admired him just like all of us did. And to see someone of his level, someone who is an amazing mangaka of themselves, just praising Toriyama. Like, he is one of us, guys. He's one of us, man. He's heartbroken and devastated by this, too. And to just see his heartfelt words right here really was really beautiful and emotional. And just goes to show you how influential Toriyama was. Guys, I remember growing up. My mom could probably attest to this somewhere. That I would pester her all the time. Like, Mom, we need to go to... We had a store called FYE, actually, where we would go to all the time. And there, they had all the Dragon Ball stuff. They had all of it. You guys remember the orange bricks? I have them all. I'm so upset I didn't bring them out. Like, they're buried somewhere in my room. But I have all 9 orange bricks from the original Dragon Ball Z. I have the 5 blue bricks for Dragon Ball, and then I have the 1 green brick for Dragon Ball GT. Because I have it all. And my mom could attest that I would pester her constantly to, we need to go to the store, I gotta get the next volume, I gotta continue this. To the point where I remember specifically, for Dragon Ball, she just got me all 5 at once. Because I was like, Mom, this is the complete series right here. We don't have to come back again if we get all of this right now. And I just remember the look on her face that day. But you know what? She did do it. She did get me that. And it was just a fantastic experience to go through Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, the original, not Z. And to just see the amount of love that Toriyama put into that series, and just all his series together, it was incredible, man. It really opened my eyes to anime at the time, because at that point I had seen like some anime and all that. Obviously, I'd seen like some Dragon Ball on TV. I'd seen like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, but that was really one of my big first experiences into anime. And Toriyama showed me just how amazing and beautiful that it really can be. To say that Toriyama and like Dragon Ball kind of influenced me to want to make videos on anime and all that is kind of an understatement, guys, because it's true. I think I owe my love of anime today to Dragon Ball and Toriyama's influence in it. So today I just wanted to say goodbye to an absolute legend and an icon. And I've really put this video off. I know he passed away a couple weeks ago at this point, but I've really just put this off because frankly, I didn't want to come to terms with the fact that he's gone. But together with you guys today, I wanted to sit down and just celebrate his life. Not be sad that he's gone right now, because he's in Otherworld right now. He's talking to King Yema, going down Snake Way right now, guys. Meeting up with King Kai and all that. Probably knows the Kaioken by now, too. So let's celebrate his life and what he's done, and not mourn his loss. You know, I think that's what he would have wanted more than anything, honestly, for us to celebrate. One of the most beautiful things I think I've seen on the internet, guys, was when Toriyama passed, just everyone came together. I don't think I've ever seen something like that happen before. Just the entire internet came together and mourned. I couldn't believe it. I actually could not believe the solidarity we all found together because of one man and what he did in this world. That was That was honestly a beautiful thing to witness. It's just there's just a lot of emotions going through me right now, guys, but together let's celebrate his life, his legacy, and just appreciate everything that he's done for us. So, goodbye, Toriyama. I truly hope you are happy in Otherworld right now. And just like Oda said, I truly hope that heaven is just how you imagined it in your series. So, I would love to hear your guys' experiences with Toriyama's work. Whether it's Dragon Ball or whether it's from something else. Maybe you're a huge fan of Chrono Trigger in the comments. Or the Dragon's Quest series. I would love to hear your experiences with his work down in the comments. Because he really was an amazing man. And I couldn't imagine anime and manga being the same without him. Or even with him gone now. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So until next time, guys, I hope you all truly have a great day, week, month, and year. And let's just celebrate life today. Okay? So I will see you guys next time. Deuces, and have a blessed day. R.I.P. Toriyama. You will truly